Hello everyone, today I'm starting my 2021 bullet journal setup. I know this is coming a little late, but I just barely got my bullet journal in the mail. I am starting off with a quote from this year, and the quote says, "Only put off until tomorrow what you're willing to die having left undone," by Pablo Picasso. When I read that, I knew that was going to be my bullet journal quote for this year. Last year, my quote for the year was all about new beginnings, fresh start, and I feel like my focus for this year is not leaving things undone, don't waste time. You are only given so much time on earth, and I feel like that's my focus for this year, is just not wasting time. So I really like this quote, and I first wrote it in pencil and then I went over it with pen, and I have to say I wrote it a little sloppy. And you're gonna see later, my nails were really bothering me, and I felt like they were hindering my writing and drawing abilities. But I wanted to keep it very simple, so it's just pen with marker over it. My next page is my focus, goals, dreams, and affirmations page. I did not like how the fonts were coming out at the top. I tried to fix that multiple times, but just wasn't working for me, so I kind of just left that and moved on to my 2021 numbers at the bottom, which I ended up really liking. And I'm just using a thin pen to draw those out. I did everything in pencil first because it can take a while to figure out what I wanted on each page. So I sketched out in pencil, and then in the video went over everything in pen. Doing a little bit of hatching and cross-hatching on the numbers. And then I am going to go back and fix the fonts at the top because they were just bothering me. What I did for the top is I took some black construction paper, tore the edges, and glued them on top of those words. And it took a little while for me to figure out exactly where I wanted them, but I just thought I'm just going to cover them up because I can't fix them anymore. And then I just cut around the edges, and then decided to write the words in a pretty simple font and a little smaller than how I had it before. I wanted the 2021 to stand out more than the top words, so it's a pretty simple font. But you can see there I struggled with that right corner. So I just wrote goals, focus, dreams, and affirmations, and then I'll fill out those sections later on, and then just erased everything. My next page is my year at a glance spread, where I have all the months of the year, and then I can write below those months and write what's going on in that month. I know I've seen a lot of people, they draw out the month for each month, but I didn't want to do that. I didn't do that last year either, so I just wrote out the names of the month. This next page is my things to check out and things to do before 2022. I really struggled with this page. I first started with the black construction paper at the top and bottom. This is pretty similar to my spread I had last year as well. So I had a guide for how I wanted these pages to look, but you'll see that I struggled. For the left spread, the things to check out, I have 4 boxes. And then I filled in those little labels that I have at the top with a pen that I made, but it was leaking a lot of ink, so I had to try to soak up a lot of the ink so it didn't bleed through. So I was trying to avoid using a Sharpie. I end up using a Sharpie anyway, but the Sharpies do ghost through the other side, so I don't like that. I need to find a pen that is really dark, that doesn't ghost through to the other side. And on the right, you're going to see I'm using that pen again, but you can see just how much ink is coming out of that pen. It's really dark, which I like, but it does pour out too much ink. And then at the top, I wrote things to check out and did not like the font again. And I also accidentally got some ink on the page. And you'll notice I don't have nails anymore. My nails were bothering me so much. I took like a 2-hour break and took them off because I felt like I couldn't do anything with those nails. I didn't like how the font came out, so I tore it off and did it again. So I just used another piece of black construction paper and rewrote things to check out, and liked it a lot more the second time. And in those 4 boxes, I put movies/TV, books, music, and podcasts. So those are things I want to check out this year. And then on the right side, I have things to do before 2022. And I wasn't really happy with this spread. I have those two black lines. I want to number those. Last year I had 21 things to do before 2021. And I just haven't decided exactly what I want for this spread, but I just left it like that for now. And then my next spread is looking back at 2022. I really liked having this spread last year. So I'm just using a gray marker to create these sections that I'm going to fill out. And they are something I learned, and I'm doing it first in pencil. Highlights, something I tried, something I was grateful for, I needed more, mistakes I made, and personal accomplishments. And I'll fill this out later. I didn't leave very much room for highlights, something I tried, and something I was grateful for. I should have spread those out a little bit more, but that was a pretty successful spread, I would say. Next is looking forward to 2021. And I decided to go with a black marker for the sections, or put the words. I regretted it though, because the Sharpie does ghost, and I knew it was going to do that, but I thought it would be fine. It ended up bugging me, but it's all right. I just wanted it to look a little different to the previous spread. And when I filled these out, they are career goals. I want to learn. I want to try. I want to visit. I want to keep. Type of person I want to be, and personal goals. So I'm looking forward to filling that one out. And here are all the spreads. They're very simple, pretty minimalistic, just black and white. I didn't want to use any color. You can see some ghosting in the Sharpie, but I'm just gonna let it go. And the 2022 spread is the one I feel like I still need to work on. There it goes so badly in looking back at 2022. And I also, in the section where it says looking forward to 2021, I did go over that with the white gel pen. And that's all for this video. My next spreads will be my January spreads, which I need to fill out because we're already in January, so I need to finish those spreads. But I hope you enjoyed, and subscribe and comment below. Thank you. Bye.